Hey there, girl travelers, welcome back. Today I'm gonna give you an apartment tour in Rome. Before I actually start my video, I do want to do a quick shout out to my Patreon family out there because you guys have been rock stars. A lot of you have been with me for since the beginning, and that's just amazing that you guys have believed in me that long. Other than that, a lot of my work is supported by my own resourcefulness as well as occasional sponsors when I can get them. If you guys love what I do, if you guys want to see me continue, then support me on Patreon and get behind the scenes with me. I have a lot of cool perks. Sometimes it gets a little raw, but for those of you who are subscribed, please hit that notifications button to let YouTube know that you want to receive my videos in your inbox. YouTube's been changing and constantly updating. I feel like sometimes I'm losing some of you guys because you haven't done that. No further ado, let me show you my apartment in Rome.
European passports, all passports. There we go. I booked a driver to take me into the city because I didn't want to have to worry about finding the apartment that I'm staying in. I'm not sure like how far it is from the metro or how much walking would be involved, so. So it's right there. Okay. Okay. There's no apartment lift because this is a very old building and the Italians or the Romans want to try and preserve some of these old buildings. Kind of like an old New York tenement apartment. I forgot what the code was and it's on my iPhone. I'm gonna use the key. There we go. Now you gotta check out like these locks. It's kind of like a fortress. Isn't that wild? This is a very specific and cool lock. The moment you touch the handle, it kind of locks on its own so that the thieves, if they break in, they can't get out. If I want to get out, and you can see, right? With all those bolts. Yeah. Check out this living room. This is totally styling, right? This table going on. I guess if you want to sit on the floor, then you can also eat on the floor, Japanese style. This apartment did come with some wine, a map of the city, which is really nice. What they did was they kind of like outlined the path of all the big attractions that I can visit. Everything is pretty central because I'm like right here, Trevi Fountain. Okay, so now let's go into the kitchen. Got a gas stove right here. Oh, dishwasher. Good to know. Trash and cleaning supplies. Got kitchenette. Apparently, everything here is for my use. So, well, there's not much there. Oh, you could toast. There's complimentary water, sugar packets. They've got some tea. This is the garbage. You can separate glass, paper, and plastics. Now, this is the refrigerator. There's nothing in it right now, but I just went grocery shopping. I will be putting some things in it. So I got this Greek salad at the Coop, which is kind of like a little convenience store where it's like a mart where you can buy food. You've got like the feta cheese, the olives, you know, the salad, and extra virgin olive oil, and aceto balsamico di Modena, and it is certified. So even though this cost me around $2 or $3, it's like having a mini fast food gourmet meal. And then down here is freezer. It does look very cold. So I'm really not gonna use a lot of this, but I think it's really cool. If you were living here or if you were like staying here, it's kind of like a little laundry toilet area. This room right here is just kind of like an auxiliary room. There's really no view out there. Got the mini kitchen right here. And then this place has a lot of closets. Oh, wow, okay. Got tons of towels, bathrobes, I think blankets. I guess if you need any extra shampoos or body soaps. Well, someone loves Princess Barbie. Now we have the bathroom. Now this space is a little tighter. It's a little smaller, which is ironic because the living room is so huge. You've got the Italian bidet right there, which I still have not figured out how to properly use without having to like take off like pants and underwear. It's really interesting that you have like, what was that? Okay, come collect myself. Okay, that put a little bit of a damper on my excitement. I've got like chicken skin all over my body right now, just because that thump was just kind of like, who's there? I get kind of freaked out a little easily sometimes, knock on wood. This is a very large apartment for me. And like these rooms here, the fact that there are like layers of them, like they're all sectioned off. There's like a little mini labyrinth going on here. This is the bedroom. This room kind of looks like a massage room, actually. Just because I think that orange tinge right there just reminds me of one of those kind of like ambiance rooms. This mirror. Oh, okay. Got pillows here. I wish there was a jacket hook outside, or a coat hook outside, or a coat rack outside. I think what I'm gonna have to do is leave at least one of these open so I'm not like wigged out or kind of like freaked out. Maybe I'll leave it like split both ways so I can see on both ends. I always feel like I need to see inside things, or things have to be very open. When I feel like things are closed off, I get a little afraid. I'm a bit of a chicken. Oh, there we go, there we go. And here we go, back out to the policeman truck. Talk about safety. I have the policemen like right outside my doorstep. They're here 24/7 apparently. And so is a horse and carriage. Okay. Do not do horse and buggy rides. Please, animal tourism, it hurts the animals. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed. This needs to have like a light switch. Okay, now this is much better. Now I don't feel as afraid of this room as I did before. So what do you think of this apartment? This is pretty cool, right? It's spacious, maybe a little too spacious, but you could have like at least like 3 or 4 people in here, I think. Can you believe I'm staying here? Oh my God. Insane, right? Now, when I first came in, there was an assistant here to welcome me and to show me around the apartment and show me like how to operate it, because there are some quirks about this apartment. He showed me on the map that there are all these locations here around the Trevi Fountain area which are totally in walking distance. Spanish Steps are that way, Pantheon is that way. So everything just kind of like spirals out. This is kind of like the hub, which I feel like I'm in a really good spot. The place where you're gonna find pickpockets. And they will nab anyone from tourists to even locals. The most infamous spots are gonna be the metro. One thing to note is that if you're carrying anything, a purse or a little bag like this, it can instantly become a target because it looks like it has money in it. Whereas like my camera backpack, he said something like that won't attract as much attention because they know that there's gonna be gear in there. And I was pretty nervous about the pickpocketing part. I am pretty tired from my trip. So I think
I think I might need to rest just a little before I go out. Also remember, I have my blog, GRRRLTRAVELER.com. Whatever videos you see, I might have a written guide version of it where I actually give more detail about how I did things. So until then, travel safe, smart, and fun. I will see you in Rome. Maybe in one of these apartments. May the grr be with you.
Oh, so that's how it happens. Looks like they're rounding up the coins.
If you ever wondered what happened to your coin after you tossed it, that's eventually what happens. They round it up.
Thanks for watching. It's through resourcefulness and viewers like you who keep my channel going. So if you love what I do and want to see me continue creating solo travel videos, why not support me on Patreon? Jump behind the scenes with others for my latest trip updates and reward perks. Stay tuned for more Italy videos as I take you behind my solo travel adventures. Until then, travel safe, smart, and fun, and may the grr be with you.